I like to go outside the box with my Gregg's list, and this one should be pretty entertaining because David Ortiz is more than just a Hall of Famer. He's an entertainer, and we've already seen so many clutch moments in the postseason for good reason. It's why he's a Hall of Famer, but character matters, and this guy is and was, as a player, a character. Here are my 9 favorite David Ortiz moments, my personal 9 favorite moments when he's not in a batter's box. Number 9, I was actually in studio waiting to come on after this game. And this is Yankees-Red Sox. This is heated rivalry stuff, right? David Ortiz showcasing his legs and those banged-up feet. He couldn't even get to second base and made Derek Jeter laugh. I absolutely love that. Again, he wasn't a fast dude. Now, number 8 on my list is interesting because you're going to see a bat in his hand. He's hitting the bombs. This is him winning a home run derby, his first home run derby title. Now, what made this cool, it's not the bombs he hit. That's not it. It's who he dedicated. It's who he dedicated that trophy to.
I really want to dedicate this to a friend of mine that just passed away this year. His name was Jose Lima. Rest in peace. Really good friend of mine. I want to really dedicate all this to him. On you, my boy.
That's a good dude, man. David Ortiz is a gentleman, nice guy. He can also get very mad. And I was entertained when he did get mad. You know who was not entertained with this moment? Dustin Pedroia, because he blows up the dugout phone, and some of the pieces hit Petey. And Petey was mad. They actually went face to face. David Ortiz losing it. Number 7, he also got mad for good reason, by the way. Number 6. Gregg was throwing at him, man. And Gregg's a big dude, man. 6'3", 6'4", strong. And he challenged David Ortiz, and Big Papi was ready for it. I was so excited to watch that. That's number 6 on Gregg's list. Now, he is a lovable badass. He is. As you can see, every time he caught up with Kevin Millar, one of his best friends in life, the weird little handshake they still do when they see each other. I mean, if you paid me $1,000 to try to replicate that, I would fail every single time. That's number 5. He's also a funny guy. This is the funniest thing I ever saw him do. That's Tito's vodka that he poured in Frank Thomas's water bottle during a commercial break. And Frank Thomas didn't know it. Wait, it gets better. It gets better. Frank Thomas is like, what in the world did I just taste? That is number 4. That is David Ortiz making me laugh. That was on Fox. It was outstanding. Number 3, this is really unique. Now, he was Babe Ruth, basically, in the 2013 Fall Classic. He had over 600 against the Cardinals. After they win the World Series, he comes up on the set. He's the World Series MVP. Al Leiter, all postseason long, was frustrated that pitchers weren't throwing inside and knock him off the plate. What Al didn't know is that David Ortiz was watching all of those shows. Watch this.
And knock you down, move your feet.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you a secret. I heard you saying that last night, but let me tell you what I do when you. Let me tell you what I do when you come in and get me off. I get closer.
Oh.
That's what I do. That's how I roll.
Oh.
You know, I mean, they know. Everybody know.
I like that.
This ain't my first rodeo here.
Hey,
you know, they know. I know the idea. I know, but you know, I mean.
Well, I thought
I do what I do because I do it.
How about Harold interrupting this iconic moment where he's going off on Al, and Al is just, seething. It was really good TV. Now, he's also a wonderful human being when it comes to kids. This little boy, Maverick, had a heart defect, many surgeries, and he absolutely loved and idolized David Ortiz. David Ortiz wasn't just nice to Maverick. He grew to love Maverick, and Maverick loved him. A relationship that lasts. It's just so meaningful to see a guy that's such a star understand the impact he could have on children. That is David Ortiz. That's number 2 on Gregg's list. Number 1, this affected me in my personal life. We were going to go to a Red Sox game after the Boston Marathon and that tragedy. And David Ortiz grabbed the microphone in the most iconic speech of his playing career. We weren't going to go. My wife didn't want to go anymore after what happened. But after this speech, and she saw the fans roar, she's like, you know what? Let's go. We're going tomorrow. Watch what David Ortiz did.
This jersey that we wear today, it doesn't say Red Sox. It say Boston. This is our city. And nobody gonna dictate our freedom. Stay strong. Thank you.
And that is Big Papi's #1 moment outside the batter's box for Gregg's list. I want to bring my guys in, Chris Young, Carlos Pena. Again, both of these guys are former teammates of Big Papi. C.Y., I'm going to start with you because as I was pulling all these moments, there's so many to pull from for a Gregg's list like this. That home run derby, I'm looking at footage, and I saw a familiar face.
You saw my face for a little bit. I mean, 2010, this is actually one of the first times that I met David Ortiz. I was in the National League. He was an American League guy. 2010, I'm in there with David Ortiz. I remember Torrey Hunter there, Corey Hart. I remember David Ortiz right here was just so cool, calm, and collective. He went to the final round with Hanley Ramirez, and I did not have the flair for dramatics. He did. He stepped up in the home run derby and did his thing. But what I remember about David, you can talk about all the accolades, as good as he was as a player, but what I remember with him is how much he continued to hustle his entire career. This is 40-year-old David Ortiz right here. This is the David Ortiz that I played with. And a lot of times you have either, when guys are 40 years old, you either have your clubhouse guy, that's a good guy, or you have your best player. He was the combination of them both. He was a fan favorite, the best clubhouse guy, made every single teammate and guys on the other team, you see him there with Adam Jones, feel like family, interacted, and then he did this for the fans. This is why he is the guy he is in Boston, and you can see with the tears in his eyes right there, he truly cared. He's just a genuinely good guy, and he was that his entire career. He never changed. I mean, it's unbelievable, these numbers that he put up.